I had the perfect childhood growing up, the only child of two wonderful, loving parents who made sure I was in church every Sunday and every Wednesday. And somehow at 19 years old, I still found myself in an abortion clinic, having an abortion. When I was 19, I was raped. So that I wouldn't be an embarrassment to my family, I felt like having an abortion was the only option that I had. When I went to the abortion clinic, I knew what I was doing was wrong. I knew that's not what God had for me. When I went into the clinic, something inside told me that I should go. That was God, but I ignored that small voice. I think I thought that someone was going to tell me that I had other options, that I could put my baby up for adoption, that I could have this baby and not embarrass my family, that I was strong enough to have the baby, but none of those things happened. They took my money, I signed the paper, and I was whisked away to the back. And within 20 minutes, the worst decision of my life was done. After the abortion, everything in my life spiraled completely out of control. I didn't know how to deal with what had happened. I didn't know how to deal with the regret, with the shame, with the guilt. I used alcohol, I used drugs, I used men, I used friends, I used anything and everything I could get a hold of to try to suppress the pain and try to fill the hole that was inside. I met my wonderful husband, Chris, years later, and we have a wonderful marriage now, but at the beginning it wasn't so good, and that was my fault. He's always been amazing from the very beginning. But my secret that I had, my secret abortion, was a big divide between the both of us. He was always a pro-life advocate. He always felt very strongly about pro-life, and anytime pro-life was mentioned, I would always shy away or shut down. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't hardly stand to even look at a baby. And the time was coming that we wanted to start a family. He wanted to start a family, but I was scared. I didn't think God would give me the chance to have a child. I thought I would be punished the rest of my life. We did have 3 miscarriages together, and I thought that that was just going to be my punishment for the choice I made. So a few years went on, and the Lord started to deal with me about the abortion, and I certainly did not want to deal with it, but He did. An opportunity came up at my church where I could speak to a group of ladies about some things that the Lord was doing in my life. I had no intention of talking about my abortion that was so many years ago. But 2 weeks before I was supposed to give my talk on a different topic, the Lord spoke very clearly and said, "This is your moment. This is when you're finally going to deal with this, and you're going to talk about your abortion." I didn't know any of these women very well, but somehow He gave me the strength to stand up in front of about 50 or 60 strange women that I didn't know and pour out my heart and my guts and really confess what I did. And all of those women embraced me and loved me, and that started the journey of healing for me, speaking it and getting it out and talking about it, what had happened to me. A few years after that, I came across SaveOne Ministries on their website. I ordered the material, went through the study, and found complete healing and restoration. This study was nothing like anything I had ever gone through before. This was firm, Bible-based healing that I needed. This study pointed me to the Word of God and gave me everything that I was looking for, all of the answers that I needed, and finally the forgiveness from the Lord that I was looking for, and the forgiveness for myself that I was looking for. Afterwards, I finally felt free. I finally felt restored. I finally felt redeemed. And I was ready to help other men and women find their healing and their restoration too. So now at my church, I lead classes there. I'm a SaveOne chapter leader, SaveOne chapter coordinator. I'm on the staff for SaveOne, and I eat, live, and breathe life in SaveOne and anything pro-life. And I have a beautiful baby boy named Daniel that's in heaven with Jesus today. And one day I'll see him, and I can't wait for that moment. My name is Jennifer Crawford, and I am a truth teller.